Go ahead, play.
Matrix is a system, Neo. That system is our enemy. But when you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters.
Stop. Indians. They're part of that system. They're living like Gentiles.
Right.
Caring for the state of the world.
And they will defend their Gentileness, as he's going to say. Go ahead, come on.
The very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of that system.
Stop.
And
You got to remember, right? He says the spiritual man compareth things with spiritual, but the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of God, because their mind's not free yet. You have to free your mind. This is what we were reading in Wisdom of Solomon about the corruptible presseth down on the soul, right? He says, so until they free their mind, go ahead, come on.
that makes them our enemy.
Stop.
Yeah.
For our sake,
But
right?
beloved of Father.
But beloved of the Father, right? This is what he's talking about in that verse. Damn. Like this scene encompasses all those scriptures. Go ahead, come on.
Have to understand.
Stop. Put
most
it
of the-
back a few seconds. Read it, and then we're gonna play it.
The book of Romans, chapter 11 and verse 28. As concerning the gospel, they are enemies for your sake.
Right. Why? Because we have to still go to them. We still have to preach to them. We still have to try to gain them and win them. And some of them are there so that they can be the examples to show the holes in their doctrine and that they're moving in a carnal way. Right? But what else does it say?
But as touching the election,
Uh-huh.
they are beloved. For
Right.
The,
Because all Israel has a chance to receive Christ.
Right.
So Deacon, this is just like Galatians 6:1 when it says when your brother's gone up to a fault, you got to restore him.
Yes, you can apply that. Because that's really what we're trying to do.
Right.
Right? We're trying to restore them that are in the matrix. But not all of them are going to be able to be freed. Not all of them are going to be able to see it because God gives the increase.
Right.
Right? Go ahead.
very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of that system, and that makes them our enemy. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to be unplugged.
Stop.
golly.
And I still got to do the Genesis 49 and Deuteronomy 33. But after that, remember that part where he says they're not ready to be unplugged because we're going to show you the peril
Yeah.
where things got
exactly.
stepped up in Chile that we dealt with. Right? Go ahead. Come on.
And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system, that they will fight to protect it.
Stop. They will fight to protect it. They will
I'll
fight
die
to
for this,
protect
too.
it. Now watch the carnal.
Top flight security.
See, that's like in Isaiah when he said, "They because you trust ye in oppression and stay there."
Yes.
That's the,
Yes.
literally they trust and stay on the system.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
That's exactly it. And you know, I was watching the fourth one again because it was on Netflix. And the first time I saw it, I thought it was like utter trash.
Yeah.
But looking at it again, I pulled some stuff from it. I pulled
Okay.
some stuff from
The
it.
Matrix.
Revolution.
Revolution.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did see some stuff. I also saw the BS that they were trying to go with because the Wachowskis are now women allegedly, right? They were men and now they both like identify as women.
Right.
So I could see that they were trying to like where they spoke about the binary and non-binary.
Right.
But I did see some things that were positive in there. I did see some things, but he says, "Go ahead, come on."
Were you listening to me, Neo?
That's sin,
Or
temptation.
were you looking at the woman in the red dress?
I was.
Look again. Freeze it.
Stop. He gonna explain it, but sin will make you fall.
Yeah.
Sin will make you fall. Your own lust, whether it's sexual, whether it's drugs, alcohol, pride, anger, all the things in Mark 7, all the things that you read of the 13 spirits and the 23 if you were into
That part.
homosexuality and other stuff. Whatever those things are, right? Those things can kill you in this system, in this spiritual wickedness, in this principalities and powers, because you take your eye off the mission.
Right.
Because that's what he did. Freaking Morpheus is gaming him right now. He breaking down Ephesians and Corinthians and
All that.
Man.
John, and
He's still looking.
he's still looking at the chick in the red dress.
But he proved his point of how powerful this world is.
yes. Go ahead.
This isn't the Matrix.
No. It's another training program designed to teach you one thing. If you are not one of us, you are one of them.
Stop. Damn. Where's the Christ say? Them who will not serve me, bring for because if
Bring forth.
Yeah, right.
Bring them hither.
if you're not with me, you're against me, basically. Get that. Get to the point. Get to the point. And then run it back like 10 seconds where he says that again after we read this.
Luke 19.
Yeah, right, Leo. If you're a friend of the world, you're an enemy of God. Right?
27.
Exactly.
Officer.
The book of Luke, chapter 19 and verse 27. Then came to him certain of the Sadducees.
1927. I got you.
that is-
Luke 19, verse 27. But those mine enemies, which would not that I should reign over them,
Uh-huh.
bring hither and slay them before me.
Those who are not with me are against me. He said, and they slayed me before me. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. It's another training program designed to teach you one thing. If you are not one of us, you are one of them.
What are they?
Sentient programs. They can move in and out of any software still hardwired to their system. That means that anyone we haven't unplugged is potentially an agent.
Dang.
Inside the Matrix, they are everyone, and they are no one. We have survived by hiding from them, by running from them. But they are the gatekeepers. They are guarding all the doors, they are holding all the keys, which means that sooner or later, someone is going to have to fight them.
Hey, that's what Deacon Nathan was going over, where he said that pacifist thing, we were getting jacked up on the Sabbath during the Maccabees
right,
and stuff.
right, yeah.
And they said, bro, we got to fight.
Right.
We got to take the battle to them or we're going to be destroyed.
Right.
And that's the time where we're going out. That's why we go on these missions. We go to these places. We deal with these perils. Bishop wasn't the only one that had beef. Bro, the Most High stepping things up to show us to prepare. Sooner or later, one of us might not come back from these trips. And I don't say that to boast
No, that's
or to make people feel pitiful. But this is a real fight. This is some real stuff that we're dealing with. Until then, it's all religion and church and community for a lot of brothers and sisters. There are a lot of sisters and some brothers. You don't find it as much on men, but there are a lot of sisters and brothers that they are just here because it's communal. They like the fellowship. They like the get-togethers. But when push comes to shove, just like in Christ's time, when they were betraying each other, their own families and everything, when the Romans were coming looking for those that were following after Christ,
Shows up.
that's the same thing that's going to happen. Remember, it's like a circle. All these things are going to happen again. All of them. Go ahead, come on.
Holding all the keys, which means that sooner or later, someone is going to have to fight them.
Someone.
I won't lie to you, Neo. Every single man or woman who has stood their ground, everyone who has fought an agent has died. But where they have failed, you will succeed.
Why?
I've seen an agent punch through a concrete wall. Men have emptied entire clips at them and hit nothing but air. Yet their strength and their speed are still based in a world that is built on rules. Because of that, they will never be as strong or as fast as you can be.
Because they not the sons of the living God.
They got a form of godliness.
Uh-huh,
but denying
yeah.
the power.
Go ahead, come on.
What are you trying to tell me? That I can dodge bullets?
No, Neo. I'm trying to tell you that when you're ready, you won't have to.
Give me that.
Yeah,
No weapon formed
thanks.
against thee. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. No weapon formed against thee. That's what that's talking about. He said, I'm trying to tell you that when you're ready, when your righteousness is fulfilled,
Yeah.
when your obedience is fulfilled, then you can go out there. Ain't nothing going to be able to touch you. Go ahead. Come on.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 54 and verse 17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper.
So weapon formed against thee will prosper. You saying I can dodge bullets? Nah, when you ready,
You ain't even gonna have to.
you ain't even
gonna
going to have to.
That's crazy work.
That's crazy. What did it on that?
And every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment, thou shalt condemn.
Thou shall condemn, because we're going to have that power. We're going to have power over the system, right? That's the turning of things upside down. It'll be esteemed as the potter's clay. Keep reading.
This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord.
Ooh.
Golly,
You know what a
that's the
heritage
heritage.
is? That's your,
Your
right.
your birthright.
That's your birthright.
we
That
lost,
goes with
but we got back.
is it Psalm 148? This honor have all his saints.
Yes.
Read that. That's what he's talking about. We got to rise up and fight against it. That's what he's talking about. Read that. Psalm 148. That's what that go with.
The book of Psalms, chapter 149 and verse.
That's it, 149. Go ahead.
In verse 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their bed. Let the high praises of God be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand.
Oh, he said, now we got to fight.
Right.
We got to rise up and fight against them. They hold all the keys. They're all the gatekeepers. Sooner or later, somebody has to stand up and fight against them. Go ahead, come on.
To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people.
This is our heritage. Come on.
To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron.
Here you come.
To execute upon them the judgment written.
Ooh, because that's the judgment.
That was
The
written.
honor is
Right.
that the judgment that God has for them, we get to carry it out.
Right, it's
Dang.
going to come to pass.
But not just come to pass. We get to do it.
Right.
We get to
Preach.
do it. Read that again, slow one time.
To execute upon them the judgments written.
Oh, we get to execute the judgment that's written upon them. Read.
This honor have all his saints.
That's the heritage that we just
Damn
finished
it.
reading.
The Lord said
That's
an
the
honor.
heritage. He said that's the honor that we have. Read.
Praise ye the Lord.
Praise ye the Lord
That's
for that.
right.